See, it's identical, you know, so you couldn't really tell the difference. But I mean, that must be an incredibly challenging thing, given the fact that you're often cast in roles which rely on a pretty intense look, and sort of an example. Look, I'm shitting my pants right now, and I'm not even looking at him. But, I mean, how much of a challenge was this for you going into a role which, again, had a history to it in the motion pictures?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, entering into any film is a challenge, and this one was an extraordinary challenge. You know, obviously, first off the bat, knowing that I wasn't going to have the benefit and use of my eyes, which is, you know, such a valuable asset and tool for an actor. And by the way, that's the way that it should be done. You know, when I first had a meeting with Alex and Alon, Pete and Andrew, they said to me, look, you do realise that Dredd keeps this element on in this movie. And I said I wouldn't be having this meeting if I read the script and he took the helmet off. So, right from the get-go,
I think that deserves a round of applause. I mean,
absolutely. So right from the get-go, we were all on the same page. We were in sync as to what it was that we were trying to create, the authenticity and honesty of what we're trying to do. So for me as an actor, yeah, a huge challenge then becomes a question of how do I convey as much as I can without the benefit of my eyes? And that's when you know, other elements take on and gain a greater significance. The voice becomes very important. Body language, you know, how you do what you do informs the audience so much as to what's going on. The humour, you know, that was one of the elements that I always really loved in Dredd, that dry humour. You're not quite sure if sometimes of these those sort of, you know, dry one-liners. So it was very important for us to find opportunities to inject that. And you know, I have to say it's really amazing when what comes across, and I feel very kind of blessed that we had such an amazing team working on this. Particularly Anthony Donato, who's an Oscar-winning DP, did an extraordinary job of the way he photographed Dredd, you know, constantly, you know, probing around, you know, the character, and that also helped a great deal.
Well,